Hey everyone, today we're diving deep, and I mean really deep, into the pitch black abyss of the ocean. We're gonna meet a creature that honestly looks like it was designed for a sci fi movie. It's one of the most bizarre and brilliant animals on the planet. Let's get right into it.
Okay, just imagine this for a second. What if the top of your head was completely see-through? Like, you could literally look right through your own forehead like it was a car's sunroof. Sounds pretty wild, right? Almost impossible. Well, believe it or not, down in the crushing darkness of the deep sea, nature has already built a creature that has exactly that. Say hello to the Barreleye fish. All right, so first up, we have to talk about its most unbelievable feature, the see-through head. This isn't just a cool party trick. It's a genuine biological puzzle, and it's the key to understanding this whole incredible animal. So what exactly are we looking at here? The barreleye, or Macropinna microstoma if you want to get scientific, is a deep-sea fish famous for one thing above all else: that totally transparent, fluid-filled dome on its head. It's not hard glass, it's a soft, living shield. So the big question is, what's inside that needs that kind of protection? Yup, you heard that right. That dome is there to protect its eyes, which are located inside its head. And this, my friends, is where things start to get really weird. Okay, so that just opens up a whole new can of worms, doesn't it? This brings us to our next section: telescope eyes inside. For years, scientists completely misunderstood this fish, all because of a classic case of mistaken identity. Let's solve the mystery. I mean, you look at the fish and you immediately see these two little spots right above its tiny mouth. Those have to be its eyes, right? They're in the right spot. What else could they possibly be? Not even close. Those two spots aren't eyes at all. They're actually its olfactory organs, basically their nostrils that it uses to smell. The real eyes are those two glowing green orbs you can see through the transparent head. Mind-blowing, right? And these are not just any old eyes. They're shaped like barrels, which is exactly how it got the name Barreleye. Think of them as a built-in pair of super powerful binoculars. They're incredibly sensitive, designed for one specific job: to catch the faintest shadows of tiny prey drifting way up above it in the dark. And that's why they're almost always pointed straight up. But this incredible adaptation created a massive puzzle for scientists for a long, long time. And that brings us to the next piece of the story: the hunting swivel, and what I like to call the paradox of looking up. Seriously, think about this for a second. This is the question that had researchers scratching their heads for decades. If your eyes are basically locked in a position, staring at the ceiling, how on earth do you see what's right in front of your mouth when it's time to actually eat? It just doesn't make sense. And the answer is just an amazing piece of biological engineering. Turns out, the barreleye has another superpower. When it spots something tasty overhead, it pivots its entire body, going from swimming horizontally to vertically. And as it does that, get this, it rotates those barrel-shaped eyes forward, all inside that transparent dome, so it can lock onto its target and strike with perfect precision.
So we know it's a precision hunter, but that see-through head gives it another, equally brilliant advantage. It allows the barreleye to be a clever little deep-sea thief, all while being protected by a shield against stingers.
So here's the deal. One of the barreleye's favorite strategies is to steal its food. It targets these creatures called siphonophores. They're these long, drifting, jellyfish-like animals that are basically floating nets of stinging tentacles. They catch little crustaceans, and then the barreleye just swoops in for an easy meal. So how does it pull off this heist without getting zapped? This is my favorite part. That transparent dome works just like the cockpit of a jet fighter. It completely shields its super sensitive eyes from all those stinging tentacles as it moves in to pluck the food right out of them. It's absolutely genius. And you have to remember where all this is happening. We're talking about depths of up to 2,600 feet. It is near total darkness. The pressure is immense. And every single one of these adaptations is the difference between life and death. So when you put all these incredible pieces together, you have to wonder, why does this one weird fish matter so much? Well, that brings us to our final section: evolution's deep-sea engineer. What can this creature teach us about life itself? To put it simply, the barreleye is a living, breathing miracle of adaptation.
It is one of the most perfect and frankly unbelievable examples of how life can evolve to not just survive, but thrive in one of the most hostile places on our planet.
I mean, it's just this brilliant, elegant system. You've got a transparent dome to protect these ultra-sensitive telescope eyes, which can then rotate to completely change their entire field of view. It's a design that rivals anything a human engineer could dream up. And it was the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute that finally filmed it alive and put all the pieces of this puzzle together.
And at the ends of the day, the Barreleye is this powerful, almost humbling reminder of just how little we really know about our own planet. The deep ocean is Earth's final frontier, and it is full of creatures that are just beyond our wildest imaginations.
And that leaves us with one last thought. If a creature like this can exist, evolving a see-through head and rotating telescope eyes, it just makes you wonder what other incredible secrets are still waiting for us, hidden down there in the dark.